also a survivor of domestic violence. I've been through the mental and the emotional and the physical. And it wasn't just one relationship. It was another. And then there was another. So I had to ask myself a question. What is it about me that this situation keeps happening to me? What's wrong with me? Which is a question that we abused women, that we survivors, we victors ask ourselves. What did I do wrong? But if a believer says and understands, it's not what's wrong with you, it's what's right with you. It's the light that's inside of you that's reflecting on them and revealing their error, and they don't like it. So they try to put your light out. I'm going to do He Battered My Soul. Because it's more than just healing from a physical pain. It's more than just healing from a mental pain, an emotional one. You have to be restored and set back on your feet and regain that understanding that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And there is nothing wrong. It's what's right with you. That hand that was to touch my face ever so gently and to bring me comfort. The one's arms that wrapped around me that once gave me hugs and made me feel so special turned against me. That hand came back and it closed my eye, and the pain that pierced my heart went directly to my soul. Because see, I didn't understand what I had done wrong when things seemed to have been so right at one time. It was that one day when he decided that I was no longer pretty, and I was no longer important, and what I had to say no longer mattered. So my mouth had to be shut, so he hit me in it. My lips swole, my jaw was hurting, and almost cracked. That thing hurt me to my soul, so I stopped speaking. With my eyes closed shut, I could no longer see the beautiful things that at one time I took for granted. The light that shined from the sun now pierced my eyes, and I didn't want to look at it anymore. I didn't want the light to be on in the room because everyone else could see the bruises that I thought that I had healed from. That thing rang through my head over and over as I replayed the question to myself, what did I do wrong? See, it's not just the external that we feel. It's the internal thing that we have to deal with that nobody else sees. It's the thing that picks at your soul every day. From the time you lie down, the time you wake up again, it picks at your soul. You don't know what you did. And you vow to never do that thing again, even though, guess what? You still don't know what it is that you did. So now your life is lived trying to please a person that doesn't want to be pleased by you. That's a very dangerous life for a person who once lived and now does not know how to live again. Again, it rings over and over, and it picks over and over at your soul that you finally cry out that one day and you say, God, why? Why me? What did I do? Is there some things that I should have said? Maybe I should have turned to the left and not to the right. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten up so early this morning and tiptoed through the night. But he said, no, daughter. It's not what's wrong with you. Because you are fearfully and wonderfully made in my image, so there could be nothing that is wrong with you. He picks me up, as he so often does when we're in despair. And he set me upright and he says, look at me. You are made in my image, and that's where I want you to stand. Those eyes that you once had open, that saw everything that I wanted you to see, you will see again. But you'll see in a different way. See, this time, when you stand up and you open your mouth, you don't have to be careful about what you're going to say, because you will speak the truth because you've learned something else about me. That no matter what you've gone through, that no matter the pain that you felt, You are not a victim, you are a victor. Because I stood you up. I chose you, I called you, and I set you here for this very moment. You are a survivor, and you will talk, and you will see, and you will speak, because there is someone else other than you that has experienced the same thing. They've either gone through it, they're going through it, or someone undoubtedly will. What are you going to do? Are you going to lie in despair, or are you going to stand in your victory? My experience did hit me to my soul. It broke me down for several years. That I didn't want to talk to anybody, and I had the smile on. You know how we do the prettiness and we can carry ourselves and no one seems to know. But God knew, and I knew, and He knew. But it only took that one day when my soul got tired of being beaten that I fell to my face and it cried out for me. Now I walk in victory, and I encourage you to do the same. Thank you.